So Tyler, what do you think of Botania?
Botania has become one of the, if not the greatest mod for 1.7.10 right now. It
You
includes
do
a lot
not
of
see me.
features, mostly about plants,
No, you do not see me. You do
and
not see me.
is a magic-based mod, even though it's technically like a tech mod because you use the features of the mod creatively to basically the way that you would with machines, to do things that you would with machines. That was terrible. When asked what I thought about the Botania mod, I said that it is the best mod of all time. It does seem to be. It does really seem to be. It includes a lot of vanilla-like mechanics, so it blends very well with the vanilla game. Unfortunately, not very good RF to mana capabilities there. Not existent in the base mod. That's the thing. But it does come with a lot of features and a lot of just nice stuff and cool flowers as well, because it is Botania. Botania to me seems like a magic mod, as you take magical flowers and use them to do magical things, but it works a lot more like a tech mod. It even says it in the book, because there's like a power system, also known as mana, and you use your flowers in different ways to automate all the things, I guess. And as a builder, Botania is very nice because it adds a lot of decorative blocks and nice things to fight the hardcore Ender Dragon with. So with that in mind, onto the Botania tutorial. Tutorial. Okay. Botania tutorial, go! So this is the basic plan for how to get to Terrasteel from the start. So, step 1, collect flowers. Like this flower, you can use shears to collect it. I am on creative, but apparently that still works. There you go. Step 2 is to craft the basics, like the Pure Daisy and the Daybloom, as well as the Rod of the Forest and this kind of setup. So how you get the Pure Daisy to work is you put items around it, and there you go. The particles will go until you either get living rock or living wood, based on the item that you put around it. So step 3 is to make better generating flowers, like these Gormalaeuses. I think that you just want to feed them one. Here you go. Have your potato for the day. And that will start creating us mana. But in order to get these Gormalaeuses, we're going to need to do a infusion, runic infusion, runic altar infusion. And basically you right click your items onto this and they will start floating around it like these potatoes. And you can, once you have, hold on, I need a piece of living rock. Yeah. Okay, once you have your crafting recipe done here, you can drop a piece of living rock onto it. Thought that droppers were more accurate, but and then have a wand of the forest on top of it, and that will automatically get it to do the runic altar. Now the last step is the actual creation of the Terrasteel through the use of the terrestrial agglomeration plate. What this is a spark. It's instead of using these mana spreaders to throw mana around, these can transport it like kind of like immersive engineering conduits. Kind of, not really. So all the mana that this made has gone over to here into this pool, and I think that these guys are done. Yep. So they will require more potato, and now this guy, you throw a piece of mana steel and a mana diamond. One word. There we go. And just right clicking it with a one of the forest should be able to do it once you have enough mana. And actually to check that, I'm going to go into here, and I have it opened up already. Good. And after the plate is set up and ready to receive mana, tossing a single mana steel ingot, mana diamond, and mana pearl. Of course, I forgot something. Should get this process started, or not. Mana steel, mana diamond, mana pearl. Maybe it doesn't have enough mana. Maybe this isn't binded, I mean. I must have also gotten the lapis wrong. But anyway, this is how you'd set this up and do that, and with that mana steel, we will be able to, most importantly, make this Terra Truncator, because I need an axe badly in our series. Then a Terra Shatterer, which I guess you level up on the different ranks. It's very nice, a very nice pickaxe. And all this Terrasteel armor, which will, in addition to its buff, which is 20% less mana cost on mana tools and rods, and regen, even if hunger isn't topped off, it will regenerate from mana tablets. And yeah, there we go. So all it did was require more mana, in which case what I've done here is throw down a mana tablet and have set the mana pool to be tablet to pool mode. You go into function mode and you shift right click on the mana pool to change the mode. It has a nice animation here. Very nice. And there are many other things that you can use for the start of the game in this book. So I would advise looking through it if you are playing with Botania. So hello and welcome to Lizardtech. It was just a blood moon a second ago. But I'm here to catch you up on what we did in the time before this episode, after the previous episode. So firstly, I will go upstairs. I have replaced all our trees with blue trees. And we have a lot of lapis. Secondly, I had gone on a long adventure to find a melon and a slime ball. Yes, as I very much needed those things for the Gormalaeus. And, wow, that creeper just fell into a 2-block hole, didn't he? Good job, creeper. Oh, you made me lose everything I'm about to say. Dang it. Well, I then had to recraft all my armor and go back and find another melon, which was annoying. All my armor and tools. And then I made a diamond pickaxe as well, so that's currently still hiding in the MA system. But down there somewhere we have a nether portal, which I had used to go and get a nether fortress. I'd brung back a blaze rod as well as a few other things, and had attempted to set up a rotary craft system to use the grindstone on my tools. But then I realized that you needed like tier 5, and there's only like tier 6. There's only like 6 tiers of power in rotorcraft. So yeah, that requires automating jet fuel, and that's a lot harder than we were trying to do with liquid nitrogen. Yeah. So I think that pretty much sums it up. I've not recorded for a while. No, there's one last thing. One last very important thing. Or two. Nah, just one. Down here, I have cleared out a very large area for the processing building. And then we also have agriculture, which is my Botania workspace, and thaumomancy, which is Carson's Thaumcraft workspace. But anyway, have a good episode. Hello! I believe it is time to craft some Gormalaeas. So, my inventory is set up. I may or may not have enough mana here. Basically, we're about to find out. And wow, it is so... I'm not sure if it's picking up on the microphone, but people downstairs are being so loud. Okay, here we go. Block of coal. Mushroom. Stone 1. Mana steel. And mana powder. And with this combination, we can create a earth shard. And now it's just the wait. Unless, yeah, we're out of mana. Okay then. So, status report. Be back then. Well, I have set up some hydrangeas using the last of my gunpowder, so that we can kind of be able to have mana here. I wasn't able to find any of the flowers that I required to make more day blooms, so I had to do this. Now, hydrangeas, I guess recently have been classified as passive generating flowers, as well as things like dayblooms, so they will die off, just like dayblooms. But I know for sure that Gormalaeus don't do that. And before I figured that out, I thought that I was going to have part Gormalaeus, part hydrangeas. Why did you have to call out that second person? Hi. Why did you have to call out that
Meow.
second? I'm recording, by the way. Hi.
I oh. Hi everybody. Sorry. Um, I guess I'll join you.
Yeah, you do that.
We what have you done so far while I was away doing stupid things, getting stupid things
I made
ready
some
for stupid
hydrangeas.
things?
Hydrangeas are cool.
There's this game on Steam, it's really funny. What the heck? It's like a hipster night. It's called Dwarvenot.
Okay. Wow. We'll be right back then. Hello, and a quick status update. I've used the hydrangeas to craft these runes, but now I require more gunpowder and probably the blaze rods as well for, what are they called, sparks? Because you require sparks to quickly transport our mana onto the terrestrial agglomeration plane, which we'll be making later. And by the way, we have a lot of lapis. Those blue trees are very helpful. Say hello to my temporary lava storage. Oh yeah, I should probably glance over this in a bit more detail. Isn't it just glorious? Yes. Right, so now I think I'm ready to craft this Gormalaeus. So I went to the nether, got a couple blaze rods for the sparks that we're going to require. I also got some gunpowder from some hellbats. Got into a fight with a couple ghasts, and we're back. Did I already mention the lapis? I already mentioned lapis. It's probably going to be at the start of this episode anyway. But here we go. I'm ready to craft this thing. So now, if I was to get water, here we go. Some water, 2 yellow petals, 2 gray petals, a red petal, a rune of fire, and a rune of summer should mean a Gormalea. There we go. Our first actual tier. Did we discover that there are 3 tiers? 3-tier crop. I just use some of these. Half a potato. There you go. It's already bound, which is good. Here we go. We should be able to produce actually good amounts of mana now. And this guy will stay here forever. And if we can automate him, wow, that died right then. I actually do need this blood moon. But now we can, next episode, automate him and, well, actually it's probably going to be the rest of this episode. I've noticed that, cutting out bits of time really makes smaller episodes. Massively smaller. Okay, I need to fight this blood moon. So for now, this has been Beardedlizzy. Goodbye, Hellfire Tree. I need this lava. Say hello to the potato machine. Yep, definitely required. Okay, I think I have the stuff now. Terrasteel agglomeration plate. Here we go. Okay. Air, fire, mana, earth, water. Those and that. Oh? What am I missing here? Air, mana, earth, water. Air, mana, earth, water. There we go. Terrestrial agglomeration plate. And boom. So now our problem is that I don't have ender pearls that we require for this. And secondly, we need a lot of mana. Like, seriously, a lot of mana. It needs half a pool just to get this thing to create one Terrasteel. And we need 4 Terrasteel for a pickaxe or an axe or whatever is the next thing that we want to make. And yeah. This thing's been running for about an hour now, and this is how much mana we got. So we're gonna want to expand this system, this Gormalea system. Which means that I'm gonna need to get some other stuff going. But it's coming along. We could actually create the first Terrasteel now, I think. No, we need a little bit more mana. Let me just check again. Yeah. A little bit more mana, and then we can create the first Terrasteel. Because this spark, yep, that knows where to go. Now I'll go over here, and this will have the stuff on it. We need an ender pearl for every Terrasteel that we make, and currently we have 1. I've already gotten into trying to get more. I got some oysters from the ocean, just like we did last time. And yeah. Be back. Okay, it's done. We can start creating the thing, the Terrasteel thing. Just gonna need a couple of these mana bits. Now, okay, I didn't reduce it too much. And this should be good. We'll only be able to create 1, but that's better than nothing. There's not really anything we can do with 1, but it'll still be good. Here we go. So intense. The blue swirling lights. Okay, and okay, I guess it's 1 more. And we're out of mana, maybe. Nope. Terrasteel, go. I'll just throw a potato at this, just in case. Okay. This should be forming now. All the things are there. The plate is there. The mana pool is done. I think this is actually a bug because I've had this happen before. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a bug. Okay, well, the way to fix this before was to break the plate and put it back down. So let's see if that works. It does, however, mean we're going to lose some mana. Okay. That's okay though. It didn't seem to use the mana for some reason. So I'll put you back down. And you. There we go. So hopefully it'll work this time. Now is it using the mana? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. More potato. Yeah. We're gonna need some, first of all, better storage. Secondly, more plants. But here we go. 1 Terrasteel. So the first thing we're probably going to want to do is make a pickaxe, but I don't know what a mana mirror is. I'm going to read that right now. It is an alternative to mana-containing items such as a mana tablet. It can be bound to a mana pool in the world and pull items out of the pool when needing mana. Items will pool. Okay. That's pretty cool. Well, anyway, we can make all the types of armor. We can make the Terra Shatterer. We can make Thorn Chakrams, but you only get 2 of those. We can make a Terra Truncator, a block of Terrasteel, and a Terra Blade. Then there's also these rings that I don't think are too important. And yeah. Now we're just gonna have to wait a very long time now, I think, before we can get the mana back to do this. I'm gonna need to definitely automate the farm and automate this a bit more than a dispenser. More importantly, I should probably figure out how long it is until the Gormalaeus is done. Okay, so we throw it at a potato. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, so like 14 seconds. 14 seconds is probably the right number. So that's that done. So, whereas the dispenser here works, we probably want a better system. Yeah. I don't know. It's probably okay. It's probably nothing to worry about. But anyway, now that we've created Terrasteel, there's nothing more to do than just go back through this process again. So, I hope you've enjoyed this mod tutorial, and goodbye, everybody.